Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well, having a good fall. I cannot believe it's November. It feels like this whole year. I feel like I do feel like every year kind of flies by. So, I mean, it is what it is. Time waits for no one. So, today, I want to talk about a song that I have a little obsession with right now. I uploaded another video talking about a different song that I had thought was really interesting because it was a song that was covered in such a short time by groups that were really similar. So I'm glad that this song is not. I mean, of course the lyrics are similar, but they're all different styles. They were all recorded at different times. So that's nice to have that different decades in between each one. So we're going to talk about the song My Heart Belongs to Daddy. And it was originally written by Cole Porter for the 1938 musical Leave It to Me, which premiered on November 9th, 1938. And it was sung by Mary Martin. She played a character named Dolly Wilson. She was a young protege of a rich newspaper publisher. I have never seen the movie. So in the context, she's dancing around in a railway station wearing a fur coat, and she's performing a striptease to the song. And Daddy is not her dad; he's a sugar daddy. So that's the context of the song. And in the lyrics, she does say, "I've come to care for a sweet millionaire." So, she getting the bucks, so she ain't getting with nobody else. So the lyrics, I'm going to talk about that a little bit. So apparently it's hard to rhyme things with daddy, but they did rhyme it with Fine Fit and Hattie, which is a smoked fish dish. And it's said throughout the song. So it's kind of like an innuendo, they say. And let me just say, they tell her to deliver it in a sexy way. I'm not saying it wasn't a sexy performance. I feel like it was an okay performance when I looked at it. But I felt like we're going to get to her. But I feel like Marilyn Monroe's performance of the song was the best in my opinion. But we're going to get to that. What else did they say? So it was kind of she was trying to be innocent, but she's doing these innuendos, doing a striptease, I feel like I'm not even gonna worry about that. I have some extra notes. They also say the part of the song that says da 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 daddy reminds them of Yiddish singing, Jewish singing. Even though Cole Porter was not Jewish, it's the insinuation that daddy was a Jewish man, which is interesting because there's a lot of stereotypes about Jewish people being rich. I don't know. Which I feel like it's it would seem like it's a good stereotype, but I also feel like it's a bad stereotype because you can use that against Jewish people. So I don't feel like really any stereotype, even though it might be considered good, is honestly really good because then people could use that against Jewish people. So it's a lot. But anyway, I'm going to talk about the original version, and then I'm going to talk about 4 covers. So the poem style that I did was called Puente poem style, and so it has 3 stanzas, with the first and the third having an equal number of stanzas, and the middle is only 1 line because puente in Spanish means bridge, so it's a bridge between the two. So they convey, first and third stanzas convey a related message, but it's supposed to be a different element or feeling, as though the two were adjacent territories. And then the middle line is kind of I guess a barrier, a bridge between them. And then you don't have to rhyme. It could be free verse. You can pick however many lines you want. So I was oh, that's good for me. So I'm going to talk about the vibes of each song, and then I'm going to read my poems. Let me say, I don't know if Mary Martin is a bad actress. I don't want to say she is because I've never seen her in anything but The vibes I got from her were boring. It was too perfect. It was no fun. It just seemed like she was just singing it straight, and it was like no flirtiness to me. It was just like, oh, I'm trying to be a good girl, and just kind of straight edge. So I called it Good Girl Gone Bad Sometimes. So here's the poem. Straight-laced and well-behaved. Gotta keep the bucks flowing. Gotta keep daddy happy. Daddy wants a sweet girl. Oh, whoops. Skip the line. So this is the bridge line. Be a good girl and get good things. Daddy wants a sweet girl. Daddy wants a trustworthy girl. Daddy gets what he wants. So yeah. That's kind of like the vibe I got from her singing the song. It was kind of, even though, of course, daddy's like a sugar daddy, but, it just gave me the goody two-shoes vibe, like just singing it straight, no kind of personality, no kind of oomph to it. It was just like they just gave her a song and she just sang it, All right, so I'm going to talk about the 4 covers. So the first cover I'm going to talk about is Ella Fitzgerald's cover, because I was like, I need to do some black women in this. So yeah. And the vibes I got from her were sweet, loyal, and innocent. So some of these lyrics for each one kind of have like different things that they might have changed. And then some of them just kept the original lyrics. And then one of her lyrics, she talks about marrying daddy, which I'm like, hey, we got a sugar daddy trying to take care of you. Why not marry him? You know what I mean? So I called the poem Blushing Bride, and I want to do a little alliteration. So here it goes. I keep my options open, but only for fun, because I only got love enough for one man. Pretty wedding in Italy is my dream. White picket fence for me, kids running the house, daddy and I together forevermore. I felt like her version was more of like a I'm ready to settle down type version of the song, which I found really interesting. So now I'm going to talk about Eartha Kitt. I love Eartha Kitt. I do love Ella Fitzgerald as well. I feel like I want to learn more about these, obviously other black women as well, but definitely these two especially, because I feel like they contribute so much to music and culture. And I feel like I should know more about them and about other black Hollywood stars, especially during the time that they were, Hollywood stars, because I'm sure they had a lot of struggles and they had a lot of, people against them. So, yeah. So, but with Eartha Kitt's, with her version, I got seductive, sexy, coy. I just love Eartha Kitt. She just gives so much personality to whatever she sings. So the poem is called Temptress. I could seduce you if I wanted to, but my heart can't be yours. I could tease you if I wanted to. I'm a temptress, but a loyal one. I can give you hope, but not deliver on my seductive promises. I can give you desire, but only in your dreams. So yeah, she can't really give you it all, yeah? Alright, so the next one, this is a cover of the song, but it's the cover of Marilyn Monroe's version of the song. So it's a cover of a cover. Yes, okay. I was like, how many covers am I going to have to use? But yeah, it's just a cover of the cover. So Anna Nicole Smith, the vibes I got from her was fun, flirty, lively. It has a little house beat to hers, and it seems really fun. And I was just thinking, this is so sad what happened to her, and she just seems so bubbly and fun, but of course she had issues, obviously, so it is what it is, unfortunately. But rest in peace to her. Actually, I guess rest in peace to all these people, because all of them are gone. I know some of them were they might have been old, but So here it goes. The poem's called Temporary Love. We can have all the fun on the dance floor. We can drink up all night. I'm just a fun girl, but soon the fun has to end. We can have a good time tonight. We can even go out tomorrow, but this rendezvous can't last forever. So yeah, that's the vibes I got from her. And she was like in a little bathtub in the video, and she was just having a good time. And I feel like that's really sweet, you know. And my favorite, the reason why I wanted to explore other versions of the song, Marilyn Monroe. Y'all, I don't know if y'all know, but I love me some Marilyn Monroe. Like, love me, Marilyn Monroe, down. Just like I would defend her to my dying breath. But, of course, I never met her, obviously. She passed away, like, I think she passed away before I was even born, so. But, you know, she's a cultural icon. Unfortunately, has been exploited, even, you know, all this time after her death. I'm going on a little rant. I'm contemplating watching the Blonde movie, but I feel like I just won't. I won't be, you know, vibing with it because it's like, first off, the story's made up. I didn't know that when they first put out the trailer, but I've learned that. And then it's like so many traumatizing things happening to her throughout the movie that didn't really happen. It just seems like unnecessary to me. Like the author of the original book could have just made a book about any. She could have just made up a celebrity, but she had to put Marilyn Monroe in it, I guess, to get more like traction for it. But I don't know. I mean, I get fan fiction, but to like have it go that far, to have the movie and everything, it's like it's not real. She could have made like a 50 Shades of Grey, you know, 'cause that was like a Twilight fan fiction, you know. It could have been like Marilyn Monroe-esque character, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, which, I mean, 50 Shades of Grey is not, I haven't read the books, but the movies for me are not really great. So I'm not really defending that, but I'm just giving that as an example. You know what I mean? But here we go. So the vibes I get from Marilyn Monroe's version is cute, flirty, and tantalizing. So it's called Eye Candy. I see you have eyes for me, and I can give you looks back, but I can't give you all of me. Teasing you gives me temporary joy, but I can't give you forever. My heart is off limits, but don't fall too hard. Oh, I should say, so don't fall too hard for me. I just love to tease, but can't please. So yeah, I just wanted to share my obsession with that song. I feel like it's a really fun song, and like besides the original, I feel like everybody else brings like some personality to it and makes it like fun and stuff. So, you know, this is my song review of the song. I feel like it's really fun. I feel like the first rendition, even when I watched Mary Martin perform it, maybe it wasn't her best performance, but it wasn't that great to me. But yeah, is there a song that y'all are obsessed with? Let me know in the comments. If you like this song, let me know in the comments. Give me a like if you want to like it. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. If you aren't subscribed already, do all the things. You know what I mean? And also, I'll have all of my social media I'll have my name for social media in the link in the description below if you want to follow me. No pressure. No pressure for any of the things, but if you would like to do it, that'd be great. So yeah, so I'll see you all next week.